Hi Jay, how are you?
What's up, Brandon?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab in this one, Luis Ortiz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The other way, and foul ball. Howard launched a pair of homers in his last game. Switch through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
On the ground, right side. Manzardo takes it to the bag. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. First pitch just misses. Martinez with a homer in his last game. There's a strike.
Just look at his recent stretch of games. He's done a good job of getting hits with runners in scoring position. This guy's delivering hits when his team needs him most.
Brennan aboard here at first with nobody out. The next offering misses. It's 2-2. That one the other way. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Baldwin gets it to first, and Ramirez is set down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Throws across the diamond. That's the third out. Inning over. Leave one. Scoreless after one. Here in Cleveland, here's Anthony Rizzo now. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first and quickly one away in the second. Andrew Vaughn now. Well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. On the ground to third. Whips it across. That's out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
J.D. Martinez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. On a bounce right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Manzardo hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick in 2021. Right side. Jolks. And makes the grab. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Fouled off. He was late. Next one misses. 1-1.
One strike.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's Brian Rocchio. On the outside corner, it's 0-1. This to third, Vaughn. And that is that. Nothing doing here. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 out, base is empty. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. 0 for 1 so far. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Yeah, Luke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So up next for Chicago, Jay Howard. Struck out swinging his first time. Sliced hard but foul. Gallo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive. Kwan makes the grab, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Bo Naylor at the plate now. First pitch, and he just misses. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Right side, Baldwin. And they take the lead with the infield single. 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Over to first, safe. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to Gallo. Inning over. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Ortiz back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it. 1 down.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Oh my
Drilled
God.
out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there.
He is on fucking fire.
Long gone. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Oh my God.
Oh, this
Back
one
to back
high
jack.
and deep. Way back there. Gone.
Gone. Call the body. Back to back body.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 44th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That's to third. Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the White Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Slice to right, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way, and foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the... Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Manzardo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
The Guardians down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's the DH, John Kenzie Noel. Up the middle, Howard. Fires to first on the run. What a play, inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Jones goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Throw to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. In the air, left field, down the line. Kwan sprinting after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ooh. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Gets him to chase after that one. Fought off foul. Hit softly on the ground to third. Ramirez slings to first in time. Jay Howard steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Brian Rocchio.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Montgomery pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Lane Thomas. And takes low for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Here's a high chopper. Whips it to Gallo, and Thomas is out. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. Back here in Cleveland, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Andrew Benintendi.
Oh, my God.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He sends one out the opposite way. Home run number 55 on the year. And they add a run. It's 3-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Manager Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. One of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Hunter Gaddis.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
To first, now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's going to be Braden Montgomery. He's grounded out a couple of times. And there's a base hit to the left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. J.D. Martinez stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
Start slumping.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And a slider in there for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Jolks makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. And the slider just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Stephen Kwan on deck for the Guardians. The White Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's 4.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Stephen Kwan digs in now.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
He makes the grab, and we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Corey Julks. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
No
zone.
ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brooks Baldwin. That one the other way. Ramirez sends it to first, and the White Sox. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, Kyle Van
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there. Now 1-2. Ripped to short. Whips it to Gallo. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the DH, Jhonkensy Noel.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
That's towards center. Benintendi sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Rocchio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Sewald.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And yes, he offered at it.
Damn.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
I hate when he starts slumping. Come on, get you one more. Get you one
the
more.
center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
You done heat it back up.
Hit
Ooh,
hard
we'll
on the ground
that.
and up the middle, base
We'll
hit.
take that. We'll take that.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He jumped all over that. That was a sweeping
Up next
fastball.
for Chicago.
Here comes Anthony Rizzo. He's already homered here in this one. Flares it into the outfield. They got it for out number 2.
I just go at that. That was a forcing.
Here's the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Insurance runs.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Catcher, Bo Naylor.
Damn, that's going to be
down
fair.
the line. Fair ball.
Got him on 2. Got him on 2. Damn.
Here's Lane Thomas now. First pitch misses. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
On the inside corner for a strike.
1-2.
Got him swinging.
Like what?
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strike.
On the ground to short, Howard. Off balance feet,
Yeah.
there's one. To first,
Dang,
not
we did
in
lead
time.
mine, though. We got the lead.
Great effort there. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1-1.
Runner takes off on
Yeah,
the inside corner for
That was
called
going on the
strike
slide.
3.
Yeah.
They get a lead off
We got to get some runs.
here in Cleveland.
We got to get some runs.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Braden Montgomery. Sewald back to work.
1 ball, no strike.
Upstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Logan Allen getting ready to go. Lively, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fastball is outside.
But, dang.
This one popped up.
That was a
Ramirez. 1 away. And now J.D. Martinez. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one found hard the other way.
They say late.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. That one missing inside.
1-2.
Oh my God!
To
Yes.
center field. That's well
We needed
struck.
that.
That's
we needed
back.
that. We needed that.
And that one is out of here. A towering shot to center. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 4-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
And now Corey Jolks. The throw to first. Now 2 out. Joey Gallo
Come on,
steps to the
Corey.
plate.
Use some more strength.
Joey Gallo.
Dang.
And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Quan heads
That's
after it.
short though.
Hauls it in to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. And now, Jose Ramirez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Fastball is outside. Two now. Caught him looking for the K. He's 2 outs away. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. And that one fouled off. The Guardians trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And the right-hander deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And a big swing and a miss. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a good eye there. The Guardians down to their final strike.
Oh, yeah, we're ready for it.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew?
He did this thing for 3 games. Whitesox 36 at bats, 4 runs, 10 hits, 4 RBIs, no walks, 6 strikeouts, 4 home runs, 5 homers, 4 home runs, 4 home runs. I used 1 pitch he gave up. He pitched 9 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 8 Ks, 2-2-2. The Cleveland Guardians 31 at bats, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 8 Ks. They used 3 pitchers and a loss. Wow. And Cleveland is at the bottom. Barrel. Wow. Braves up 2. 7 over 10. And my Cardinals cannot catch them. They cannot catch them. They 6.5 back. They cannot catch them for some reason. About 7.5 over. Red Sox game and a half. Oh, the Rays. Yankees in 3rd. Big leaders. Luis Robert is balling out. He is on fire. He got 205 hits. Wow. Benintendi got 55 homers. Wow. Damn. I almost got four guys with fucking 50 homers. That's crazy. He coming up. He gonna get 50 homers soon. He coming up. He gonna get it for sure. Benintendi 110 on RBIs. And he on this quest for 300 strikeouts. Wow. Doubt if he get it. Damn, Shane done took over. Until he done dropped the second.